We're going to go ahead and take, so we look at what we have done already, and we can see we've already solved for the slope and we solved for the y-intercept. So the slope here, this comes from 13 minus 7, which is 6, 5 minus 3, which is 2. 6 over 2 is 3 is your slope. And then you take one of your points. You take one of your points here and then substitute it into your general equation, which again comes from the slope-intercept form. We substitute in there 3 and 7, and then you go ahead and solve for b, and you get b equals -2. Results in our final equation of y equals 3x minus 2. Looking at example 2 here, you can see we found how to find the slope. Plug in one of your points and you get your b, and then you get y equals 2x plus 8 as the other equation here. And then the other work is done for 3. You can find the slope. We got -2. The y-intercept is 10. And so you end up with an equation of that equation is y equals -2x plus 10. And then we'll do this one together here. First thing we want to identify would be, let's go ahead and identify the slope. And so you can see here through a rise and run method, it's up to, and then we go over, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this case, your slope is going to be 2 over 8, which equals 1/4, or if you like decimal, 0.25. We see this y-intercept here is -2. And so then that would leave us with an equation of y equals 1/4 x minus 2. That's one way to write it, but that would be the equation of this line. So again, take a minute to look at that and do the algebra to see how we find the equations of the lines. Notice we're doing a lot of algebra to get there. And so in this case, in this lesson, linear regression, we're going to use technology or Desmos.com to find linear equations. The computer will do it for us, but we still need to make sure we don't do it by hand here. So that's what we have there looking at that. So that'll be our introduction, and then we'll go ahead and start on the next part of the next video. Look at lesson 3.5, linear regression. It's related to linear equations and finding the equation of a line, as you can see on these warm-up problems or skill review setup. So the problems are completed already. Let me finish that here.